What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Man, look, again, I got to start off by saying, man, pray for people, man. You never know what anybody's going through. Just look at your fellow man, anybody, and just say, hey, man, I appreciate you. Hope everything is well. Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe not the last one, okay? Because they might tell you, yeah, I need $1,000. All right. I ain't giving it to you. But look out for people, man. Just say hello. Make sure that they're good for real. Okay, let's get it started, man. What's up, like coach?
What's up?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I heard you. Yeah. Mo B, everything good?
Real.
It's good, Mo.
What's going on, Greg?
Chilling, bruh. Chilling. Just want to make sure everybody's good.
I'm good today. Wasn't good yesterday.
I know everybody was feeling some kind of way yesterday, but we
got our people out and stuff and everything. So
the show must go on. And with this show, man, we're very transparent with our lives. You know that we share everything that goes with us all the time. All right, even when you're late as hell. Even when you're, she's laughing, okay? This is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking down the block and then the car didn't start, okay? But if you walk, the car ain't going to start anyway, okay? Because you're not near the car, right? Unless you got one of the remote controls that people have and start the car. You know what I mean? Anyway. And that's Gina.
Hey everybody.
What's going on, sis?
He's so used to me being first on the show, but I could be last sometimes.
Don't say that, okay?
I could be last sometimes.
I just want everybody here because I want to make sure everybody's good, okay? Robert, what's going on, brother? You got 3 days.
Hey, honey bunch.
You got 3 days to change your mind, bro. It's all good.
Stop it, Greg.
Do you think, Jeff? It's all good. Hey, man. Again, man, we are so. And I was just saying this before Gina so rudely interrupted by popping on that. We here on the show, man, we are transparent. We share our lives with everyone, all right, in hopes that one thing that we've done, one thing that we do, inspires someone to do something. To maybe it inspire you to do something better in your life. Maybe what we're going through is the same thing that you're going through, but you don't know how to make that next step. You know what I mean? To get past that. We have a lot of stuff going on here with this Dope Living family, all right? As we developed or start living this Dope Living lifestyle, a lot of things happen, all right? You got people who don't want you to have the Dope Living lifestyle. You got people who want to encourage you to have the Dope Living lifestyle, but they want something from you as you get bigger and better. You know what I mean? And there are people who just says, well, I don't care either way. All right, you do you. We're gonna let you do you, and that's what we do. Today, man, on this show, we got a guy who is a motivational speaker, man. He's an actor. This guy wear a whole gang of hats, okay? And I don't, I know me, I can wear a couple of hats, and I got a bunch of them, but I can only wear them one at a time. This guy, I'm not saying he got a big head, I'm just saying he wears many hats, you know what I'm saying, all right? But he's got a movie that's on. Well, he got a bunch of movies. Let's keep it 100. He got a bunch of movies, but I'm gonna let him talk about it. Okay, everybody, say what's up to Mr. Simeon Henderson. What up, bro?
Welcome, Simeon.
How you doing, brother?
Guys, how's it going?
Awesome. Happy to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Like I was saying, man, this guy wears many hats. And you know what? Normally, I wait till we get in a little bit, okay? But I was going over some things and looking at some of the stuff that he does. All right, this man wants you to be happy. He wants you to do and be your best. Okay, check this out real quick, because he also has a gang of videos that are motivational that tries to tell you do some better things. Okay, this one's called Open Mind. All right, you don't mind me playing this, do you, bruh? All right, here we go. Check this out. Open your mind.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Today's inspiration and motivation is simple. I want you to open your mind. That's right. I said, open your mind. Do you understand and know that when you can open your mind, you can think better, you can see better, you can do better, and you can walk in your purpose? Sometimes we get shut down. Sometimes we get shut out. And sometimes we don't pay attention, and we're not willing to let knowledge and information and situations come in that can help us. When someone's trying to tell you something or trying to show you something, sometimes it's in your best interest to listen, because it might be something that can take you to the next level. It might be something that can help you get through that tough time. It might be something that can help you overcome that situation. So I want you to open your mind. I want you to be smart. I want you to be intuitive. I want you to listen and be open to change. Be symbolic, simply your best. Have a great day.
All right.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what it is.
Solid right there.
Be symbolic is his brand. All right. What's going on, sir?
Nothing much. How's everybody doing today? Can you hear me?
Great.
Sir,
Good,
Yes.
brother. How you doing?
Okay, cool. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate it. And it's just one of those things where it's a blessing and it's an honor when you are acknowledged by your peers, and to be able to sit on a platform and talk about what you do and conversate with good people like yourself.
And it's a celebration every time we get somebody on here like yourself that not only entertains us with the movies, okay, but can inspire us with your words, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, man. We appreciate you doing that for us.
Yes.
So I always tell people acting is my passion, but people are my purpose.
Oh, see that? We can get some life coaching. I'm not taking away from you, life coach, but we can get some life coaching.
No,
and
good.
we can get some. What was the word that we used to use all the time?
I don't know. I can't.
Master class.
Master class. There it is.
Well, you know, Jeff. I don't know if you know Jeff. I'm a certified life coach as well, and
That's what's up.
And I speak at graduations. I do team building workshops. I work with the youth a lot. I work in battered women's shelters, mental health. And the thing is, it's so funny. I always pray that God opens doors for me where I can really step out, continue to step out as a speaker and impact the world that way. But you know the way the world is with social media and popularity, and the acting allows me to bridge the gap and get in those doors because people, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, we got life coaching all over in corners now, man. It's all good, dude, for real. Yeah. Hey, Simeon, what made you want to get into acting, though? I mean, that's not one of those things that your counselors in high school tell you to get into.
Exactly.
So I was an athlete. Oh, you can't see it because my poster is covering all my trophies and stuff up. But I was an athlete, and couldn't read till I was in the 6th grade, and people always told me what I couldn't do. So I was determined not to let someone's opinion become my reality. Sports really drove me because I knew if you couldn't play, it was for one or two reasons. Either you were ineligible or you were hurt. And I wasn't walking around hurt, so I had to stay eligible. So I had to work hard and put a little more effort into it. And I played a little pro football and kept getting hurt. And I kind of fell into acting. And I always loved, entertaining people and making people smile and laugh. And so it was one of those things where I started hosting a show. And when I hosted the show, they were like, man, you should take some acting classes. I auditioned for Barbershop, had never acted before, didn't have a resume, didn't have a headshot. Mm-hmm. I went in the audition with Sharon King, who was one of the top casting directors, and I studied it and I nailed it. And she was like, where'd you come from? And I didn't know how to take that. And she goes, you have raw talent. You need to take classes. That next weekend, I was enrolled in Second City. And that after the first 2 classes, my instructor introduced me to his agent, who became my agent. And I've had an agent ever since and been in the Screen Actors Guild since 2005. So it was something I kind of fell into. It was one of those things where if I was going to do it, I was going to give it my all, and I was going to try to prosper and grow at it.
So the sports even crossed your mind as you were doing the acting and everything? Did you say, well, maybe I could still do this in sports?
Oh yeah, I tried it. I went back. I was in camp with the Rams. I was in camp with the Bears. Then I did the Arena Football League. I did the XFL, but I was a specialty guy. I was a kick return guy and the running back. So you got to have your wheels. I kept getting hurt, my knees, and I said, okay, God, I guess it's not in the plan for me. I couldn't watch football for 5 years, and because it's one thing just not to make it, but then when you don't make it because of an injury, it's a little harder to swallow.
Because you were there, you already went.
And but I just I sucked it up and said, okay, what's next?
And I guess what's next was acting, okay? Because you've done quite a bit in this acting game, all right? And I know Tubi has opened it up for independence.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are really making a huge name for yourselves out there, all right? What's to you? What's the difference? Now you said you tried out for a barbershop. What's the difference between trying out for a huge budget movie as opposed to these independent movies?
For me,
yes.
For me, there's no difference. I come in as a professional. I've been on Chicago PD 3 times, Empire, Chicago Fire. I've had films on BET, ABC. I worked for WCIU Channel 26. Everything I approached as a professional. I didn't downplay any production because this was a multi-million-dollar production and this was $1,000 production. I never approached it differently. I always approached it as a professional, and that I had to put my best foot forward, and I had to leave them with something to remember.
So would you say, the go get them, the gumption that you got now came from the sports?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh man, let me tell you something about being an athlete. Everybody wants to hire an athlete. Why? Because we know we have discipline. We're motivated. We're great team players. We know the concept of team. We're not only leaders, but we know how to follow. We know how to work as a cohesive unit. We know how to go get it. So all of those principles is what pushed me to write my first book and then my second book and to overcome. And I just gotta, it's so funny people laugh at me to call me Slash because I just got my OSHA certification because I'm doing the right now we're on strike. And then I have three kids. My last one just graduated from high school and is going to college. I have to make money. So now I'm a supervisor over 2 projects. I don't have to get my hands dirty, but I help. But I can do different things when I need to. And that's the thing about being versatile. It'll help you in different situations where you don't always have to miss a beat.
You're right, man. You know what? I tell people some of the same times when I go out and speak, man, I have an associate in electronics. I got a certificate in welding. I got a bachelor's. Okay. And I'm like, if all of this fall through, man, I know I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Being versatile
Options.
is so important. Having those options, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you're out there and you're auditioning for these different roles, and I've asked this before, do you feel like now that you've done so much and you know who you are, do you feel like you really, really, really need to go do this audition? Or do you feel that they should be coming at you and say, hey, man, look, this role is for you. This is yours.
No, I like I said, you got to stay humble. You have to if you have to audition, you have to audition. You can't think. Sorry, hold on a second. I'm sorry. This my phone was doing something different. You can't think that well, I'm a man of faith, so it says you ought not think too highly of yourself. You can't think you're beyond the point where you can step in front of these people and show them why you are supposed to be in that position, why they should hire you, what you bring to the table. You have to have some humility, and you have to just come in there and do your thing. And that's just the way I approach it.
Yeah. And that's good. And it shows in what you do, brother. And I'm not just souping you up, okay? It's souping you up. I said an old school.
Yeah.
I went way.
It's all good. We know what you're saying.
But I'm saying, it shows in your work. Now, do you ever fear being typecast though? Because you don't.
Oh man.
You don't play the bad guy all the time. You play the good guy sometimes. I mean, do you ever fear being typecast?
Well, it's so funny. I normally play the good cop. I play the cop a lot. But, if you look at my body of work, I probably have about 10 films on Amazon Prime and Tubi, and they're different. There's one I'm the comic relief. There's one where I play the love interest. There's one where I play the stalker. There's a few where I play a cop. There's a few where it's an action movie. So I think I can go the whole gamut and do whatever it is I need to do. But I have noticed that sometimes people like for me to play the cop, and I'm an ex-cop, so I know the motions, I know the moves, I know whatever.
So have you played any athletic roles?
Say again.
Any sports roles, athletic roles?
So the weird thing is,
don't tell
me.
No.
Not really.
What?
I've had like little roles where we did something where I played basketball or did something in it. But I either want to do a boxing role or a football role before I get too old.
Here it comes. It's coming.
Okay. Now why in particular those two?
Because so growing up, I was bullied, right? And as a result, it turned me into a bully. Until my mama found out I was bullying somebody, and then it stopped. But I want to get in there. I like the intensity of it. I like the action. I really want to do. My favorite movie of all time is Remember the Titans.
There you go.
So yes. And I don't want to be the coach. I don't want to be the coach. I want to be, like I said before I get, I want to.
You get like Bo with all this white on the bottom of your chin.
Oh man,
that's interesting. But how do you prepare? So you got a lot of different, like I said, you've done a number of movies. How do you prepare for each role? Because it seems to me you got to be schizophrenic to play this one and then play that.
Oh my God.
This one.
Oh my God.
That one.
I tell people all the time, as an actor, we do things that people go to counseling for.
See?
Right?
Wow.
We do things that people go to counseling for. So it depends on what the role is. I'll study the role. I'll get into the character. The movie I did, No Regrets, with Brian White and Monica Calhoun. I was his best friend, and I was the Uber driver. So I went and drove Uber for 2 weeks. And which was hilarious. It was at the time I was working for WCIU. I'm driving people, and they're like, "I know you from somewhere." White people, black people, that matter. I'm like, "No, you don't." They're like, and they can see your name. People back there Googling my name, so it was hilarious. But I went in the character, so I wanted to learn, or I wanted to drive Uber just to get the mannerisms, how to relate and talk to people.
Okay.
So whatever the role is or what it consists of, I'll try to get into it. I did one role where I was the epitome of evil. And at first I couldn't get it. And then when I finally dove into the character, I literally had to pray my way out of it because I had got so engulfed in a character. Even when I wasn't filming, I was being really mean to people.
Man,
do you feel that was the toughest role for you to do? The most challenging?
It was because you know when you think about playing a mean role with black people, it's always the angry black man. It's always screaming, rah, rah, rah.
Okay.
And it's not about that. It's about your eyes. It's about your expressions. It's about your delivery, being subtle and menacing. And it was like I really had to dig.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you basically when you prepare for these movies, you basically take Simeon out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And make it something else. Have you ever tried to play a role? And I'm just asking, I'm getting all in your business, bro.
No, that's okay.
Play a role of like and I'm not sure if you did or not. That's why I'm asking. A bum or a homeless person.
You know, I almost had the opportunity to play a homeless guy, and the project fell through. And I really would have loved to play that. I could.
I think you kill that, bro.
I could relate to being homeless. I was homeless for 3 months when I lived in LA, sleeping in my car.
3 months, me too.
Yep. So and I'm always, if you know me, and my kids do it now too. Anytime I see homeless people, I'm feeding them, giving them money, taking them clothes, talking to them, and treating them like regular human beings. And it's always this biggest smile on their face. And it's so funny. I learned, because I remember one time I recorded myself doing it. But I was like, no, man, you don't got to record everything. Like, just do that good deed. Just be a person.
Walk away.
And that's it. You don't have to, everything ain't for social media.
Nope. You know what? And you're absolutely right. Because, again, it's just so funny because we got some similar past. I did something. My son and I was working in Chicago, and we saw this guy, and we did record something as we were giving him some, and we got backlash from it. We didn't do it for any or anything like that. We just did it because that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to show people that you
were just I get it. You wanted to show people that you were helping.
Yeah,
right. But I think the best example is what Greg did with his son. I did the same thing with my son in Memphis. He was working with me. My son was working with me, and we went into McDonald's and we sat down and ate. And this brother comes in, he's raising all kind of static. I mean, he just going off. And I walked up to the counter and I said, give him whatever size meal he wants. And just take it over there and sit down. You don't have to tell him you can't even meet anybody. It went from 10 to 2 real quick. Brother was king. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between the difference between a brother, might be going out there doing something crazy to get something to eat.
Yeah.
Or on the verge of cracking mentally.
Yeah. Empathy. You show that empathy, man.
Well,
and that's a selfless act.
Yep. You just do it.
It is.
And, that's all it was. He was hungry. You don't know how many of these homeless folks was out there, they, when it was hard, not being able to find a job or whatever, or being able to get some money, would do something so they can get something to eat. That might have been going to jail that night.
Yep, that's it.
And you can't save everybody, okay? So which brings me to the next point, all right? You do the movies and this and that, all right? But you have a humanitarian soul, and you want to help people. How important is it to you that, and I know you can't get everybody, to at least touch one person with the humanitarianism side per day?
Oh man, it's very important. I think back to when I first graduated college. I was 21, turning 22 years old, and when the first time I got hurt and couldn't go play ball, I was teaching because I had my degree, and my fifth graders are now grown with kids, and I literally I would take them to church. I would take them bowling, take them to the movies. They would come to my house. It was roller skating, definitely. And it was one of those things where I really tried to get them all. And there were times where there were kids I didn't get. I've lost kids to violence and things like that. And I literally would cry. And somebody told me something. My mom told me first, but she said, son, she said, I know you got a big heart, but you can't get them all. As long as you can get at least one. And I had to learn that. And so now I still work with the youth. And it's one of those things where if I can get one, if I can get two, as long as I can get somebody, it makes me feel like everything that I sacrifice and that I do is worth it.
Sometimes that heart does get in the way when you try to get them all in a big bundle so you can make sure they took care of. Sometimes the heart get in the way. And one dropping off, you know what they said in the Bible, going after that, Jesus going after that one sheep. David going after the one sheep. I said Jesus. But anyway, David going after that one. He's trying to get them all, make sure they all safe. Nothing's left behind.
And that's what's so interesting about when you start to have a voice and a message. You know what I mean? You have something that can reach the masses. But what we look for with people is that interaction. It's more so that one-on-one. We can always get it out of a group. You know what I mean? Because in a group setting, it's always going to be somebody who's interested in what you're talking about. You know what I mean? But when it's that one-on-one, man, and you pay close attention to a person, and whether they get uplifted or they fall, that's going to hurt you sometimes.
Yeah, you got to key in.
That's right, brother. You got to key in, and you got to learn how to separate. So as long as you do your part, that's what matters. As long as you planted that seed for some growth, some development, some help, man, sky's the limit, brother. You still hitting it,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Simeon, and everybody, we're talking with Mr. Simeon Henderson. He has he just wears a lot of hats. Okay, he's an actor. He's a humanitarian. I can't even say the word right now. What the hell is wrong?
You said it. You said humanitarian. You said it.
He's a humanitarian. He just. Man, you're a good dude, all right? But that's what we're talking to, everybody. Simeon, what is the Simeon Henderson show about? I mean, he's a content creator as well. What is the Simeon Henderson show about?
So the Simeon Henderson show, I couldn't change it. I was trying to put Simeon Henderson, but
I'm going to ask the question anyway, not because of that.
Look, I'm like, but it's giving a voice to the people. So what I do is I interview people, whether they're business owners, doctors, lawyers, athletes, and different things like that. I interview people, and I want them to tell who they are. I want people to see what they're doing, what are they contributing to this world or their community, what's going on with them. And I decided to have a platform, and I'm going to bring it back. I had to take a step back because all the stuff I was doing, but I had to. I wanted to develop this platform where people could come and tell what they're doing. You didn't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to be who's who. You could be that regular person that there's so many people that are consistent and committed to what they're doing and focused and faithful, and they're having success. So you need to see regular people that have success as well as celebrities.
You sure it's not Dope Living TV Live?
This man.
And I was about to say, what you guys are doing is exactly what I love to do.
We appreciate it.
TV. Dope Living.
Coming from
let me ask you a question, Simeon. Out of all the things that you're doing, which one is the most fulfilling to you?
Oh man, the most fulfilling is being able to impact lives. That's the most fulfilling. My son just graduated, and I was working at the school he graduated from, but the kids there, the way they take to me, the way they talk to me, the way they confide in me. I'm talking about the boys, the girls, white, black, Hispanic, Asian. It doesn't matter. Even the teachers. I've had teachers come and confide in me and cry, and I give them like one-on-one, and that right there that's it. Peppy, come here. That's it. My dog, sorry y'all, but that's it. And being able to, and I think, but the thing is this, I've noticed that no matter how much I try to help people and try to do the right thing, and I still fall short. And I tell people all the time, and my family laugh at me because I say no one is immune to the trials and tribulations of life. And I'm still trying to figure this thing out. I'm still trying to get it right. And I tell people, if you're sizing someone up and judging them, then your focus is off. And
it is
when you think about what you do, and you have got to think about your purpose. And one thing I told a group of college students I was talking to, I said, because so many people don't know how to figure out their purpose. And I told them the first thing you got to know is that you're here on purpose, for a purpose, and with a purpose. Now, nobody can determine what your purpose is but you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about that self-searching and going to get it.
Man, you said a couple of things, and because I do a lot of speaking as well, but I think I'm not a life coach. I'm just telling some stories about stuff that happened to me. Like I tell everybody, I'm gonna say it again, Gina. All right, if you listen to me, life coaching, man, you're probably gonna die because I can't help you like that. Okay, but when I do try to speak with people, and I want you to talk about this, it discourages me when I can't reach people. You know, how do you get to people? You know, at least get a trigger to make them understand that they can be different.
And so here's where I had to tell a lot of the teachers that I've worked with and administrators. The first thing they ask me is, "Man, how did you do that? This kid doesn't listen to anybody." I went to speak at Uplift High School a few weeks ago, and I had them so engaged. And I say, I really can't tell you how I do it. You just have to watch me because it's in my heart to help people. And I always tell people, I say, hey, if you don't want to hear the truth, you're not going to listen to me because I'm gonna tell it like it is, right? So I think when they see the humanity in you, when they see that you're a regular person, when they see that you don't act like you know it all, when they see that you are genuinely there to help them, I'll tell them. I said, it behooves you to listen to what I have to say because it might not be every word, but there's going to be something in there that you're going to be able to relate to and you're going to be able to apply it to your life. Just like everybody I talk to, I listen. And learning is an ongoing process. Man, you might say something, and I tell you, I say, hey, I'm letting you know, I'm using that in my motivational speech. Because if you said it, brother or sister, that means that somebody else is thinking that too. Somebody else needs to hear that too. So why not expand that message and get it out? Because you're going to touch someone that they look at you and don't realize that you're human too. That you go through trials and tribulations too, that you face obstacles too. And when they can see that, it's easier to get them.
We get that masterclass out. It's coming. We got life coaches on the corners, boy. Look at this.
Man, right?
So I was listening to one more, and I'm going to play this right now. It's called Chase Your Destiny. Y'all listen to this. Just as check this out.
You've been doing your
why am I tongue tied today? Damn. All right, check this one out. Chase Your Destiny.
Hey, what's up? Good morning, everybody. I want to give you guys a quick word of inspiration and motivation as you started your day and you're moving along and you're trying to figure things out. I want you to do something for me. I want you to chase your destiny. That's right. I said, chase your destiny. I want you to run after it with everything in you. I want you to chase your purpose and your destiny like your life depended on it. I want you to understand and know when you feel beat down, when you feel like you've been counted out, when you feel like you've been knocked out. I want you to know that you have to get up and dust yourself off and you have to chase after your purpose. You have to chase after your destiny. You have to run towards the mark because that's the only way you're going to win. You got to understand and know that hard times will come. Things won't be easy. But if you just roll up your sleeves and get ready for the fight and dig deep and go at it, you'll still win. So you need to chase your destiny and understand that you can go at it with everything you got on the inside of you and you won't be denied. You can't be denied. You just have to chase it and go after it. You got to run. Sometimes it's going to be a sprint. Sometimes it's going to be a marathon. Sometimes you might have to run for days, but it doesn't matter as long as you continue to chase your destiny, chase your purpose. You'll catch it and you'll win. So understand and know who you are. When you're deeply rooted, it'll stimulate your growth and you'll simply be your best. Chase your destiny. It's yours to have because you own it. Go get it. See you later. Have a great weekend.
I like that.
Bro,
that's what it do.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That right there. And honestly, the reason I chose this one, guys, okay, you got a bunch of them, okay? But I'd say an hour before this show, an hour and a half before the show, I was talking about five different people. And I'm looking because I had already done my research on Simeon, and I'm looking. I say, because these guys were just like, man, well, ain't nothing else out there, man. Okay, I mean, what else can we do? This and that. And I'm like, nah, dude, listen to this. And I put it up there, and they were like, damn. I'm sick. I can't. This is truth. Okay, they were like, damn, man. So it's something out there for us. I'm like, yeah, man. You got to chase your destiny, though. You can't just. It's not gonna come to you. You got to go get it.
Man, and it's so refreshing, man. And those are not scripted. When I do those things, they're all from the heart. They're not scripted, and I have a ton of them. And listening to it, it reminded me of some things. But it also makes me feel good to know that people actually listen to them. Like I said, I don't care if I've been discouraged and not wanting to do it anymore because I'm like, man, people not watching, people not paying attention. But slowly but surely, I stay consistent at it. And I see it grow. I put up one today, and then it was like 80 views right away. And it's like, okay, people watching it. And it's tripped out because you just played that one, Chase Your Destiny. And today's was titled Hold On.
Come on, bro.
and I was just like, and I'm like, and it's like, man. And it's just, and I go through things personally that people don't know about. And I really feel like when something is put on me, it's not just for me, it's for somebody else. And so I know it says he'll get it through you to get it to you. So it's a blessing and an honor and a privilege to hear you play that because it lets me know and it reminds me.
As I was going through, I'm telling you, I was going through researching you, and he's from Chicago, guys. Researching you, and I'm like,
West Side.
That was a really good one. And it's just so funny. It was 5 young men, all right, and they were just really just acting stupid, okay. And I told them, come here, let me talk to y'all. Hold on. And I love the fact that when we put ourselves in these positions of having to be public figures, of having to be an example, we have to be that, And as I showed him that, he was like, damn. So, I mean, I applaud you, brother, because he has a lot of, look, I encourage everybody to go to YouTube, put in his name, Simeon Henderson, and you'll find those, all right? And just go through some. There's more. Like I said, I chose 2 of them, but I wanted to save that one for the last one because I actually used it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, bro. I owe you, all right?
No, you good. That's what it's for. Look, man. I want something that I haven't put out yet. And I don't know, I just got to get with the right people to put it out right. But I did a motivational album, and it's titled Believe. And it's me. I have different stanzas, and I'm speaking over the music. But it's about the one is Believe. One that talks about obstacles, excellence, walking in excellence, and you're unique. Where's your faith? Peace of mind, unstoppable. I am affirmations, and it's like, man. It's so much buffoonery going on in this world, and it's always so much madness and craziness. It's like we need this. We need someone to put out something, and not just one person. Anybody that's doing something positive, I promote them. I talk about them because it's needed. Because the way you convey a message is going to be different from the way I convey a message. It might be the same type of message, but somebody might get it from Brother Jeff different, or Sister Gina different, or Maurice different, or Greg different. You might be able to reach them in a way I can't, or vice versa.
Right.
So we have to go ahead and do what's on our heart to do.
So is that track by track, so you can skip through? Or
Yep.
Oh, very cool.
Hey,
and I'll send it to you guys.
Let me put this.
Oh man, hold up! You said you're gonna send it to us digital media or
digital? I'll send it to you.
Yeah, you don't need to go nowhere after you do this. Yeah.
Put this in your head, Simeon. There is a shameless plug for Brown Skin Coffee, Tea, and Wine. Okay, this is a new place. It's in my hometown of Gary, Indiana. Right. It's like a little kind of like a little speakeasy place. But it's a beautiful place. And I'm gonna send you a video of the place. Man, I'm telling you, you would be very impactful if you came there.
Let's check it out. Let's do it.
You came there and just showcased your album right there.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna set that up, man, and
let's do it.
I know you're busy, but
No, I'm gonna hold you to it. You heard that, Gina, Jeff, and Maurice. I heard
That's
them,
right.
right?
Well, are you in our area?
I'm in Chicago.
He's in Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah,
So I'm
from
not
Chicago.
far.
because I guess something on my brain too, because my
I'm
sister
not
and I were just talking about having her birthday party there. See how
She got
great it
perm
is?
on her brain, man. She got perm on her brain.
Well, she was
Perm
talking
on
about
her
having,
brain.
and it would be awesome to have you come out.
Yep, and I mean that I always make myself available for things like that, and I think one of the things I love doing more than anything is hosting events. I've been hosting
Okay.
events for years, and I know how to relate to people. I know how to make sure they're having a good time and make them laugh, and I love it, especially when I do older crowds, like up to about older people, and you can make them have a great time, and when it's over, they like. it's just fun, you know, and I really appreciate it.
They're definitely going to do that. I'm telling you, man. This place right here. Once you go there, you know, meet me there one day, and I will introduce you to the owner, and we'll sit down, we'll talk about. And I'm telling you, once you get there, man, you're not going to want to leave. All right.
I'm on it. You know where when I get done with this interview, you know where I have to go?
Where's that?
I have to go to Francis Lounge where they do open mic comedy.
For sure.
Okay.
Marlon Mitchell, he will not get off my. I used to do comedy, and he's like, "Man, I just need you to come get back on the stage, man. You just got." I said, "Man, I ain't did it in a while." He said, "I don't care, just come." And I promised him that I was going to show up today, so I'm going to show up. I'm gonna try not to get on, but I know he's gonna give me the microphone. But I mean, I enjoy people and making people smile and just have a good time.
Simeon, it's so amazing because this, you know, he was homeless 3 months. How long was I homeless, guys?
3 months.
3 months. Okay. What did I used to do a long time ago?
9 to 5.
Comedy.
9 to 5.
Comedy. And 9 to 5.
Come on, man. Simeon, stop with all of that, man. You must have read.
And yeah, we have a similar show to his.
And we got a similar show. Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Look, right now.
Quincy told me, I gotta say this. Quincy told me, he said, "Dude, you'll love Greg." He said, "Y'all kind of remind me of each other."
We tolerate him.
Anyway, shout out to Quincy, Quincy as well, man.
Yeah. Very talented director and writer.
Yes, sir. Oh man, my guy right there. Okay, but you know, we got Simeon here in this corner right here, man. But we got the other life coach here with this life coach moment right here on 925. See,
right here on
Dope Living TV.
Yes, sir. Here we go, life coach Jeff moment.
As I was sitting here, I was really trying to think about what I want to say in terms of this 1 minute thought. I really hope that while watching this episode here of Dope Living TV Live and relating to the guest in which we have on today, I want y'all to really think about passion and how it resonates with somebody in relation to their purpose. The thing is, this man wears so many different hats. He does so many different things, but just know that everything that you go through and everything that you do is tied to your purpose. You might not understand it or you might not see it at that moment in time, but you look at it in terms of development. When you start from point A and you go all the way to Z. I ain't say point A to B. I said point A to Z because passion is also about process when you're using it through purpose. So understand that your passion is bought through process while you're going through purpose. And if you follow all them steps from A to Z, you'll receive development, growth, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, the whole nine. So always remain in that space of, like my man said earlier, learning. So that way you can continue to expand your mind and grow.
Yes.
I'm just overwhelmed today, man.
Hey, Jeff, we gotta connect. You gotta show me how you did that stuff. We gotta connect.
Hey man, I got you, bro.
Done deal.
Definitely.
Done deal.
I want to do a piece, man, and invite people out and called The Power of Partnership.
Okay.
And
I like that.
and when you talk, it'll be based about partnership, but in that you'll be able to deliver, you know, whatever topic you want to talk about that relates to motivating people to walk in their purpose and chase their passion. So we have to do that, brother.
Oh,
That
definitely.
was dope.
Bro.
That was dope.
Great partnership.
I'll be there. Make it, man. Let me host and bring y'all on. I can't.
There it is.
I can't life coach you.
There we go.
I ain't gonna try to life coach you. All right, but I can bring y'all on. I can definitely.
All I got to say is that, hey, we need to. Look, I'm telling you. Look, but I'm telling you right
produce
now,
the album.
Produce the album.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, this partnership, this right here, this is what I'm talking about. This is what people aren't doing. I had some, man, Sister Gina, I have some stuff written down that I'm trying to figure out how to piece it together, and I need some help. You know what I mean?
That's my forte.
And that's what I'm saying. It's look, and then you got Jeff, Maurice. This is one of those things where I'm just gonna be candid when I say this. Mm-hmm. Shane, and that's why people will tell you, if I say we're gonna connect, we connect. If we don't connect, it's because you don't want to. But I'm gonna approach it. I'm gonna follow up. There's gonna be some follow through. But a lot of people don't realize how much more they can have and how more impactful they can be when they partner with the right people, because everyone has their expertise. And when you put them all together, it's like, bam.
Beautiful thing. It is
That's it, brother.
You know, we got way off of the movie, okay? Quincy had did this movie called Fatal Witness, all right, which Simeon was in. Let's play this trailer real quick. Y'all check this out.
What are you doing here?
When a man loves a woman, I mean truly loves a woman, there's nothing he won't do to be with her and only her. Beat on the door.
Let me in, hurry up, let me in.
Baby, what's going on?
I think he's following me.
What was following you?
Fuji is trying to kill me.
What are you talking about?
So what you do with the body?
What body?
You gonna play stupid?
Who said I was poor?
We think we know who killed your cousin, and it's not who everyone thinks it is.
What do you mean?
Listen.
Look, I'm trying to protect you. 1 second, I'm gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna be more outside this house. I ain't going nowhere.
Then when I come forward, it's like a domino effect. All your other baby mamas, gone.
Listen here. You ever wonder why they call me Poochie? That's the name of the guy that killed my mama. Real cool, easy going. Till you mess with her. Then people end up dead.
A woman is selfish.
How am I selfish, Rashad? Because I want my husband all to myself and not sharing him with half of the women in the city?
It ain't half.
You're never asking for a dime.
I'm asking for it.
Oh?
Yes, I'm here to collect.
Hey, you know, Val, I wish I could have.
You shut it.
Yo, Pooch, what you doing here, man?
It's funny, I could ask you the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, really. So I'm surprised to see you here at all. Especially considering you the reason she dead in the first place. It's with me.
Hey.
She had it made.
Let me holler at you.
Nice cars, jewelry, all the money she could ask for. Then when she got with you, joined this church, that's when her life spiraled down, giving all her money to that God.
Well, you know what the good book says. It's better to give than to receive, my brother.
Yeah, well, look what that got her.
great movie. I've seen it twice. I'm gonna have to watch it a third time.
Somebody got rolled in the carpet there. Going to the lake.
Take a dip in the pool.
I mean, you should have knocked his ass out just because he was oh my goodness. That's what you should.
I know that. I know.
You can't do the good like that, man. You can't do the good like that.
Please.
You know.
Please.
I said, you should let me still on this mark.
Hey, man.
Omar was really cool. It's really cool working with him and Brittany.
Great guy, man. What's Roman about?
Oh man, Roman. So it's about a cop, and it's talking about how crossing the lines can be dangerous. When you talk about crossing the lines of the streets, crossing the lines of your superiors, and just being caught in the middle, stuck in the middle of what's going on, good and bad, and then dealing with family issues, your kid being sick, and trying to do everything that you can to save people, but also kind of being stuck in a no-win situation where there are things that you don't want to do, but you really have to do because of circumstances.
Okay. All right. Is that out yet?
Yes. It's on Amazon Prime and Tubi right now.
Right now.
I gotta watch that one too.
Gotta do it, man. Okay. Hey, man, look, it's been a blast having you on here,
I love it.
man. We definitely gotta get you back on again, of course. All right.
Yes.
And next time it's gonna be talking about the projects that we are all doing together. You know what I mean?
Yes. And send me the emails. Send me everyone's emails so I can send you guys a copy of the album, the motivational album, Believe.
You all just send them to me, and I'll send them to you. Once we get off of here, even though it's on the private chat, they're gonna be gone anyway. So I'll just send them to me. I'll send them to him.
Yep. And I would love to connect with you guys, especially Eugenia and Jeff and Maurice, because you do music, right?
Yeah.
So I would love to connect with you guys. I mean, so we all can do something together. But I need some help with this book, Gina. When I tell you what it is, I think you're gonna want to help with it. It's a doozy. It's time for the story to come out, and it's when I tell you about it, you're gonna be like, wow.
Awesome. I love a good book.
It's all a done deal, man. Okay. Hey, man, you've been very inspirational, man. You've been you've been funny. Everything that we want on this show. All right. You've been that. All right. Before we get out of here, Simeon, we go around the room and let everybody say some things. Okay. Some words of wisdom, some nuggets, some life coaching, all of that stuff. We let them say it for real. All right. But we're going to let you do it first. All right. Say anything you want. Yes,
Me?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, to the people.
Yes, sir.
To everybody watching, thank you guys for tuning in. And I just want you guys to always be symbolic, which means simply your best. Because when you're deeply rooted, it stimulates your growth. It's like seed time and harvest. If you plant it, if you water it, if you cultivate it, it will grow. It might not grow right away. You might not know when, but if you take care of it and have faith, you can walk away and come back one day and you'll see the fruits of your labor. So whatever it is that you aspire to do, don't let nothing be withheld from you. And just follow me, Simeon Henderson, on all platforms. Everything is motivational. Everything is inspiring and educational. And last thing, I want to tell you guys, my fourth annual Be Symbolic Scholarship Golf Outing is August 13th, where we're giving opportunities and helping out young people going to college. So you guys, I'll give them the link so you guys can donate or come and be a part of it. Thank you guys so much. Dope Living TV live. I appreciate you guys.
We're gonna do them both. We're gonna donate and go to. But what I wanted to mention real quick. I saw you have the Be Symbolic shirt on in that movie as well. I saw that.
Be Symbolic has been jumping up in all the movies.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Maurice, say something real quick.
I stay representing.
Yes,
just real quick. You see the motivation. You drew on your experience in sports, and you taking that and using it and getting in contact with these kids. I think that is the biggest key that you have, and that's the reason why you're able to get to folks, kids that nobody else can get to.
Thank you,
Life coach.
Yeah, rarely do we have people who come on who exude. Well, I don't want to say that.
No,
but I mean, okay. Well, I guess I say it
unless you want to me, I say it.
I'll say it. Rarely do we have people come on who exude all of that positive energy that you have, sir. And the thing is, you just see it all around. I'm telling you, from point A to Z, brother, how you've just attacked your career, how you want to do your purpose, the whole nine. It's amazing, bro. You know, I'm straight line with mine, bro. I got a couple things, but that experience you have is awesome. It's awesome when it comes to how everything is just tied to what you've done so far. So
yeah, taking those.
Teach people. We all still have a lot to learn, and we all have a lot to learn from you, sir. So my hat off to you, brother.
And I don't look 50 yet, do I?
Dude,
dog, I thought you was about 35, 40, dog. You out here just slapping age in the face, bro.
Come on, man. Kids
just slapping age.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but he brought it up. All right, Gina.
Well, first and foremost, since I haven't done that, I want to send out prayers to my sister Marcy DeLavalade.
Yes,
and I
Marcy.
said it right, Marcy. So yes, prayers to my sister. We praying for her to get back with us.
Yes.
I just want to say that something that you touched on, Simeon, that was just hit really hard with me was you talked about that everyone has a purpose. And I say that all the time. But a lot of times people don't know what their purpose is. They don't know how to tap into that. But I one thing you just have to focus on, if it feels good to you, that's your purpose. If it feels like you're not working, that's your purpose. So go out there. You know, you might have to try different things. If you try thing number 1 and it doesn't feel good, try thing number 2. But you're going to know when you have stepped into your purpose, when it feels good to you. And I just want to take a second to remind everyone, Distinguished Authors Guild has extended the deadline to submit your registration for your books until June 14th. And I want to say thank you to all the authors who have signed up. Man, we had a flood of authors over the past 3 weeks that just came in.
That's
so
good.
Thank you all. This is something that everyone knows is dear to my heart. Just to remind you, Distinguished Authors Guild is out here celebrating independent authors. We are honoring what you do. We take that one day, not one day, but we go live that one day and we give you accolades. And we're going to continue to do this. And as long as we have authors signing up, people who are supporting the raffles, there's another raffle coming up soon. We can continue to do this. Follow the Distinguished Authors Guild page, you guys. This is something that I have been doing for 4 years now, and I'm going to continue to do it because the Lord has told me to do this. And many times I've said, I'm done. But God has said, you're not done. You're not done until I tell you you're done. So I'm going to keep going. And I don't know how we pull it off, bro. I don't know how Greg and I do this, but we do it every year. And we do it better and better every year.
Keep doing it in Las Vegas.
That's right. Las Vegas, November 8th.
Come on, Simeon.
Come on out.
Is that you guys are doing it in Vegas?
Yes,
in
sir.
Vegas.
Yeah, last year in
Distinguished
Vegas.
Authors Guild. I need to be a part of that.
Yes.
You do, Simeon.
Definitely.
Hey man, look, I didn't reach out to you for nothing, bro.
I got you.
I know
I
what you
appreciate you.
I know what you do. But I want
I
to say this,
appreciate
man. Number one, again, thank you for coming to the show, man. And everybody, please follow this man's journey, okay? Because it's still going on. It's still a journey.
Yeah.
Follow his journey, all right? And to those 5 guys, you know, you told me don't say your name, okay? But chase your destiny. Look at that video again and again and again and again, and let it sink in, because you are better than what you think you are. And chase your destiny, man. Make sure that you do something else. Let's put it like that. Do something else. So,
They need to hear I am. They need to know. They need to hear those positive affirmations.
Hey man, if you when you send it to us, if allowed, I'll play a couple of them on here on somebody else's show. When we're talking about something else, we'll play one.
If it fits, that's what it's about.
It ain't gotta fit. It ain't gotta fit. We see those are the subliminal messages, okay? Just like when you're watching television, okay, and all of a sudden, you know, they make a mistake and go to McDonald's commercial. And they come back,
okay.
So Simeon,
you know, but I gotta say this before we leave off the air. I have to say this. Man, that score in that movie is on point.
Yeah, it is.
It's on
And which
point.
one? And Fatal Witness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait till you see the score in
They
Roman as well.
built the drama up on that bad.
And
Man.
we talking about score. Shout out to Rob Diggy. Okay,
That's right, Rob.
Rob
He
Diggy
hipped
is
us up
the
on
coldest.
this.
Rob Diggy is one of the coldest.
We have started making movies differently, Simeon, because we used to look at them. Now we look at them for the score. We look at them for the lighting. We look at them for the sound. We look at them differently now, right?
Yes,
and now you know how effective that was with them scary movies when you used to watch them Friday the 13th and all that stuff.
And Roman.
Come on.
Wait till you check out what we did with this. It was a long time in the making, but I refused to do it until it was done right, and we got it right.
And it's done. And we're gonna. I know I don't ever have nothing to do with night anyway. I'm gonna watch that. Also, shout out to Bobby and Renee Peoples. Their new movie.
Bobby Renee.
What was the name of the movie, Gina?
I just watched that movie last week.
Not Fatal Witness. That's his movie. Okay. Bobby and Renee, y'all know what I'm talking about anyway. Okay. Look, we got Simeon Henderson on the show today. All right. We thank you for coming through, brother. Okay, it's very inspiring. You know,
Yes,
and anytime you need us, bro. Well, we connected. You need us.
Thank you.
Most definitely. It's Dope Living TV Live, man. We will see you guys tomorrow. We got content creator Nova Carmichael tomorrow. Okay.
Ah.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.